gonna make the profiles boom, 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 boom. What it is, as you can tell by that thumbnail right there, it is what it is, right? It's real life. What it isn't is added preservatives. So now everybody's talking about Gil, American Cholo. You know, I, myself, on Gunnerz Collective have spoken on the situation plenty of times, right? So I was scared, and I ain't jumping off the motherfucking bandwagon yet. That's it, right? I'm keeping it real because real is how I keep it. Now, what I wanted to say is I got a lot of homeboys, got a lot of friends, and everybody has different matters of opinion when it comes to American Cholo, right? I myself, like I've always said, and I've never switched up the game, man, we don't see eye to eye for certain situations, a different element of the game. Okay, whether it be because I'm from up north, Northern California, he's from Southern California, and he likes to hold on to those old beefs, or I like to fucking do my thing and he does his thing and we don't see eye to eye. That's neither here nor there. Who gives a fuck? At the end of the day, we're brown. We're a raza, right? So believe it or not, whether I like to or not, I need to back his play in certain situations. Now I have homeboys that I fuck with daily, homes, my real life homeboys and partners that don't see eye to eye with this individual because he has disrespected them on a whole different level. And that is totally between them. See, I don't come from that new school bullshit where, hey, if you're talking about my friend and then my friend is that this friend and that. Nah, I don't do that, man. I come from the man era. Man shit. Grown man shit, right? If you have a problem with my homeboy, I'm sure you can address it and he will address you indubitably, right? And I feel the same exact way. Just because I have a problem with a certain guy doesn't mean my homeboys need to take on my problems. Now, I also come from that era of one jump, all jump. If you fucking come and you're applying pressure and you're posing a threat to the safety and security of me and my friends, Sasuke, bang, bang, right? We're going to get off where we're mad at. But of course, man, I'm a grown man and I let grown men be grown men. So before people start asking me all kinds of questions, hey, what's up with Big Rojo? What's up with Gil Holmes? There's a difference of opinion there. There's always going to be a difference of opinion when it comes to other grown men. Okay, I don't get down like that. I don't get involved in people's business. That's not the way I rock. If a homeboy calls me, hey, I need you, I'm there. If a homeboy calls me, hey, I don't need you, then why the fuck you call me? Bang, bang, we're going to do it in that fashion. Now, what I wanted to speak on today was Gil and American Cholo applying the pressure to No Jumper. I see it as a great thing. I said it on Gunnerz Collective today. They pulled up 100 deep, 40, 50, 60, 70, 100. Hey, you get 100 Mexicans in the same room and ¿sabes qué? It smells like carne asada, right? And it's great. It's a lovely thing and I ain't mad at it. But at the same time, I do see different parts of the argument. I do see different parts of the situation. Do I honestly think Gil needed 100 people to approach one fucking Adam 22? Absolutely not. Of course not. That wasn't the intended purpose. The intended purpose of the whole situation was a show of solidarity, a show of force, a show of canalismo, a show of coming together. Okay, and I'm for that. I'm all for that. I'm all for any time people as a gente can prosper. That's what I've always been about. And that's what it's all about. Menudo, right? Now, trip out though. A lot of people have been getting in my DMs saying, hey, we think Gil's manipulating the masses, manipulating the raza into jumping on this bandwagon, into jumping on this thing that he's pushing, talking about unity. Okay, look, I don't know. Okay, I'm not the one to ask because I would look like seeing it biased. You know what I mean? As being a biased individual in the game. Just because of us not getting along. But at the same time, I will say, I don't give a fuck what rhyme or reason he has behind it. I don't care what he's doing it for. The message is being felt and it's being heard, and that's all I care about. Okay, I've always rocked the narrative since I came into YouTube of solidarity and canalismo and uniting the gente from up north and down south. Why? Because I seen the bigger picture. Bigger picture being, together we shall overcome. So I was scared. Africanos seen it a long time ago. Orderly Jesse Jackson, right? And now it's time for myself, Gunnerz Collective, right? As well as Gil, Rojo, Dubs, several others, so on and so forth. And the beat goes on. Just like my love everlasting. Oh, orderly, I start to twerk and shit, right? The beat goes on, gente. You know, and coming together as a people, well, that's a great thing. I can't see no wrong in that. I don't give a fuck who the messenger is. It's the message. Okay, some people like me, some people hate me. Some people shake my paw, some people mug me. They best to catch me, homie. I'm coming smebbing. Been doing this since 93, 94, 95, 96, 97. Right? I've been getting my groove on and my move on like a Hoover Groover. But at the same time, homes, I know where I'm brown at, and I know I'm always going to be brown at where I'm at. And that's just the way it is. Read between them lines. That's it, right? Now, I will say one thing, or maybe two or three. You know what I mean? Just depends on how I feel. The one thing I will say is, whatever the case may be, whatever got Gil and American Cholo up to that point of sitting down right there, having that meeting with No Jumper was a wonderful thing. I don't give a fuck how he got there. I don't care if he pulled up in a Pinto on 4 hubcaps. I don't care if he pulled up on a pinchy limousine, right? I don't care. At the end of the day, he got there. He was able to get his message across, and he said it with his chest on Paru. And I enjoy and appreciate that. Okay? Now, there's a lot of people that don't like him because they just don't like him. Don't base a man and judge a man on his past doings. Judge a man on what he's doing now. Okay? Whether it be at the best interest of heart of the raza or not. Okay? As long as the message gets applied, homes, and the outcome is beneficial for the people, then why be mad at it? Don't be sad at it. I said be glad at it. That's what I've always learned. Okay? I feel the same way. There's people that like me and people that dislike me, and they got a distaste in their mouth. So I don't like the way Gunner tastes, but so I was going to keep my pipa out your mouth then, right? And we won't have to go that route. They don't like me for one reason or another, and I'm cool with that. I'm accepting of that. I accept the hate. I accept the envy. I accept it because just like my boy Dub says, those are feminine ways, right? If you hate a man just to hate on him and there's no reasoning behind it, well, Sawasuke, what does that make you? That makes you a bitch, right? If you hate on a man and there's some substance behind it, then you guys can talk it out, or walk it out. However you feel you have to do that, then does that, because that will be the outcome. Now, I will say this. As far as Gil being the leader, being the proprietor, being the man who's leading the way for the raza, hey, I don't give a fuck, homes. I'm not mad at it. You know, I know a lot of people saying, well, you do a lot for the raza as well, Gun. Yes, I do. But I don't need the clout and the shine for it. I'm going to continue to do what I do because it makes me sleep better at night. It makes me feel better about myself, right? And I'm sure Gil feels the same way. Orale, Guillermo, do your thing. I ain't mad at you. Now, the motherfucking, the fact of the matter is, my homeboy Rojo, my good friend, my partner, right, doesn't see eye to eye with this individual and doesn't like Gil because Gil disrespected him in the past, okay? Can they move on from that situation? One never knows, does one. But what I do know is I'm going to rock with Rojo right or wrong, okay? Now, when it comes to Gil, I appreciate the fact that he's pushing the movement. I appreciate the fact that 100 fucking soldados rocked with them. I appreciate the fact that the Sureño and the Norteño movements are behind the coming together of a raza. I believe that. I'm a true and firm believer. I've been saying this since day one. Have I switched up? Yeah, I'll fucking hold, right? And I'll be holding all day and all night because I ain't never switched the game up. The game doesn't switch up for the gun, and the gun definitely don't switch up for the game, man. I plays this shit, right? Now, because it's a hot topic and a lot of people are talking about it, did American Cholo Gil, Bozo, Boo Boo, all these soldados that he took with him, and I say soldados in a righteous fashion, did they have to go that deep to go oppress Adam 22, him being a BMX biker and some fucking, just little fucking pipsqueak, right? Absolutely not. But again, like I said, man, that doesn't mean that they shouldn't have. That doesn't mean that they can't. That doesn't mean that they didn't, right? Like I said, a show of force is always a great thing. Now, one thing I will say about Adam is listen, Adam, where were you? Show some class. Show some professionalism. Show some, that's your company. I understand that you have people working for you because you've achieved that level. You've worked hard for it. You've gained that notoriety in the game. You are the man, right? That's understandable. But at the same time, Holmes, if you're out there speaking on people's names or your employee, Mr. Flacco or whatever his name is, the poet, or I don't fucking know his name. I'm not disrespecting. I'm just saying though, you know what I mean? At the same time, I don't know his name, right? If the vato or you're letting them use your platform to disrespect Raza, disrespect Gil, disrespect American Cholo, disrespect people, then homeboy, Sawasuke, stand 10 toes down, plant your flag, and be there to accept whatever you got coming, whether it be an ass whipping, I doubt that though, whether it be a verbal lashing, con un pinche spanking, and the nalgas, right? Or it be just man-to-man, grown-man conversation. You should have been there to accept that, Holmes. You know, that does not make a people look bad. That makes you look bad, right? Now, I know you're saying to yourself, Adam, right now, who the fuck is this Gunnerz Collective and why do I care? You don't. You don't have to. You shan't, you shall not, you will not, you will, maybe. I mean, I can't call it. But at the same time, I'm a man just like you are voicing my opinion. Okay, but I state facts. Okay, I got actual factuals in the factual of me, right? I do my due diligence and I make sure that if I put something out there, I do it to the best of my knowledge and as correct as I can. And one thing I will say, just because today the wind's blowing a little bit, right? Is that when I took a look at your past, Adam, I seen some things that were highly suspect. Now, I don't think the focus needs to be on this disrespect back and forth because I think Gil pretty much nipped that in the bud. I think he pretty much didn't go in there and gain respect. I think he demanded it and deserved it, right? That's water under the bridge. I've seen the pictures. They're all talking about, why can't we be friends? And Gilbert's like this, why can't we be friends? You know what I mean? People did what they did. And hey, more power to them. Unity is always a great thing on all fronts. I enjoyed it, right? I enjoyed the pictures. I enjoyed the solidarity. I enjoyed seeing it. But let's get back to Adam. One time for his mind, right? Adam, 22. I don't know if you take Prozac or things of that nature, right? But again, I'm not going to say take it. But at one point in time, I did look into your past and there was some video, man, of you catting out, almost to the point of chiruhu and weird status. You said some weird things, man, concerning children. You said some weird things concerning young adults. You said some weird shit. Okay, it was at that point right there, I didn't understand the severity of the situation and what you were saying. And I still don't exactly because it was a little, it was like Gazoo, like the Martian on the shoulder. Hey, I think you should do this. Nah, bitch, I ain't doing that. They're way too young, right? It was just some weird stuff going on there that I didn't see right. But on power, right? Or on crit. I don't know. I don't know how I feel today. I will tell you this. It was weird. Okay, it was weird. And someone that does something like that, that has as much of an influence as you do, you need to go ahead and sweep that under the rug. You need to go ahead and explain. So, to what degree of explaining, I can't call it, but you need to let the people know, man, that you are not in your right state of mind or weren't in your right state of mind while you were saying them things. And that in itself garners explanation. Okay, now, am I going to sit here and say, as a brown man, that I don't support you and that we should not support Adam and No Jumper? Absolutely. You heard me? Sit down here. I'm going to give you some knowledge you can't get in college, champion. We should definitely support this man. Okay, if he's into that weird stuff, zero. Zilch. Vamuski. Shoot the moon. Shoot the moon. Get the fuck up out of there, right? Do not support none of that weird stuff. If you do, you are who you flock with. And so get birds of a feather. Stick together, right? And then, you know, I believe you can fly. Order to SPM, R. Kelly, and all you weird motherfuckers. Go over there on Gilligan's Island so we can burn it down. The skipper to the millionaire and his wife, right? We're going to do what we does, cuz. But on the other side of the land, the righteous side, over here, I will say that as a grown man, as a YouTuber, as someone who's in this game thick, I will say don't not support No Jumper. In fact, support them. Support them, man. Support them as being a way for the minority people and all people to get a leg up, to get action. And I believe truly in my heart, man, that Adam has the right intentions. I believe he might live off the sweat and the motherfucking blood of the brown man's back. And when I say brown man, I don't just mean brown, raza. I mean the brothers too, right? Africanos, because they're just a little bit darker shade of brown. Some of them are light-skinned. Some are lighter than me. Shit. Man, I had me a bad light-skinned chick. I could tell you guys a story. She was back on Blue Eyes. Ooh, wee. Bitch looked like Laura London. Sasuke, I was like, Nipsey! Orale, victory lap, homie. Right? I was getting my issue on. The mammon was real. Probably the realest mammon I ever felt. I said, good Lord, man. These brothers be winning. Anyways, back to Adam. You know what I mean? Another light-skinned cat. I believe, yes, absolutely, that he has became a millionaire and derived a big old giant bag off the people. Hey, but I can't be mad at him. I don't think any of us can be mad at him. The situation is what it is, you know. I just want to say to Adam, there's no hard feelings there. There never was, cuz. There's never going to be that where I think I'm better than you or you're better than me or just because you have more money and all that, because one never knows what I have, does one, right? But I will say this, as far as this YouTube thing goes, there's no more lockdown. There's no more having it on lock. There is no more dictating the program of one's YouTube channel. Charlie Holmes, we need to open doors for ourselves, people. We need to come together as gente because we can do it. People like Gil, people like myself, people like Dubs, people like Rojo, people like Incredible Javier, people that really have a good voice and are really putting their voice out there for the gente are the ones needed to really make this shit happen for our gente. Period. Plain and simple. Now, as far as Adam goes, like I said, I fully support No Jumper. I fully support his channel because I believe that he has the right intentions. He just goes about it sometimes the wrong way. But sitting down with Gil, even though you didn't sit down, but you did it via the phone. You know what I mean? I know about via the phone. The via the phone works. Via the phone works. You know, one time my chick, she was like, hey, take the trash out. I said, can I do that shit via the phone? She said, how does that work? I said, I'll call some paisa homeboy up. He'll come for 10 bolas. Boom, he'll take it out. See? Via the phone, bitch. I got it done. Bang, bang. Well, why you gotta be a paisa? Because they work hard. That's why. You know what I mean? The brown man always does that. Now, what I wanted to say, though, is gracias, Adam. Gracias, AD. Gracias, Duno. Gracias, No Jumper Platform, for allowing the raza, the gente, and it doesn't matter to me whether it's north or south or where these vatos were from, but gracias for allowing them to make their presence felt, and gracias for giving them a platform to voice their opinion. You know what I mean? Kudos for that one. For those of you that don't know, I seen it on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It looked cool. Carl T said kudos. I said, fuck, I'm taking that one. I'm running with that, right? Anyways, with that being said, gente, I just wanted to throw something out there. I just wanted to throw my little 4 cents in and let people know that I fully support No Jumper. I fully support everybody in the game. I fully support all YouTubers that are out there trying to get it. I've helped so much people, I don't even know when to stop, right? But I will continue that because that is part of the struggle, my inner struggle. My inner struggle is trying to see everybody prosper, not just myself. I'm doing that. I'm doing that on the own merits of my own back, right? But I want to see everybody win also. So with that being said, gente, I think it's time to come together as a people and fully acknowledge the fact that no matter if you guys believe that Gil's doing it all for clout, if you guys believe that Adam's living off the back of a brown man, if you believe that I'm some bullshitter right here trying to bullshit some bullshitters, if you believe what you want to believe, that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But at the end of the day, I think we all, pretty much all of us, I don't know about Adam, but all of us pretty much got the same agenda, and that's the propensity to prosper as a brown man, as the raza. And let's continue that struggle together, gente. You know, I don't have to get along with someone to acknowledge them. They don't have to get along with me to acknowledge me. But bitch, guess what? You're gonna acknowledge me. Bang, bang. In a Ben Davis fashion. You know how we get down. With that being said, I hope that you move smooth with a purpose. I hope that you get everything that you want coming to you. Remember, at the end of the day, I'm gonna rock with my people. Let's see how many of you rock with yours, right? That's what you're supposed to do. Let's rock with our familias first and foremost, though, and go out there and get that because they need that, because we hit that, because we split that, because we get that, because we pick that, because we are with that. Raza, stand up. If you like this, please hit that like and subscribe. If not, you can hit that thumbs down. Heavy as the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive and struggle for what I truly believe in, which is the unity. U-N-I-T-Y. That's a unity. Orale, Queen Latifah. The unity of all brown and black and sprinkle in the woods. All the men, right? Come together as a gente. You know what it is. This is the gun. Bang, bang, gente.